What's going on YouTube? If you missed the last episode, we got the number 3 overall pick, Jackson Baldwin. He's rated an 84 overall, and he comes with 33 badges, including the Hall of Fame. We also signed DeMarcus Cousins in the offseason. So this is our rosters: Cousins, Kemba Walker, Devin Booker, Jackson Baldwin, Chris Middleton, Nurkic, Ulis, Lamb. I mean, this is a championship squad. Remember, last year we went 31-51 after that crazy season where the team was sold twice. And now here we are. The GM, Mark Greens, pulls me into his office just to go over some goals for the year. And then we are going to get into it. This was a request by you, the subscribers, and I'm not going to go through every little detail of this season, but what I am going to do is show you guys, the major things that happened during the season, and then I also have some gameplay for you at the end. So make sure that you hit the like button on this video. I'm going to bring this season and one more season for sure. If you guys want another season, you can go ahead and let me know if you want that one as well. But here we are at the start of the season. And can you believe it? They have us ranked number 21 after that amazing offseason. 21 in one poll, 15 in another poll, and 15 in the third. Here I am. I'm just adjusting the lineups, adjusting the rosters to get ready to go for the season. And I'm super excited. I mean, we had a fantastic offseason here, so I'm super excited to see what's going to happen in this next season. That's me just adjusting the system proficiency. And this is the first trade we made this year. Was Jake Layman and Jeremy Lamb in a first-round pick for Robert Covington and Rashad Holmes. Makes us a little bit better. The next one we made, this was a big one. Jonathan Isaac and Nikola Vujacic. I believe we traded away Tyler Ulis and Chris Middleton. The third one was for Tony Allen. Now, I make a lot of trades because I built my roster in something I call roster flipping. Here's another trade that we made this season, was for Andrew Harrison. And this was another big one. Ante Zizic, can't pronounce his name, and Iman Shumpert for Vujacic and Walters. I'm a big believer in roster flipping. So trading smaller assets to get bigger assets to make huge trades later on. Now we're going to pick up Larry Nance Jr. All right, so those were the major trades we made this season. Russell Westbrook ended up winning the MVP. The first overall pick ended up getting Rookie of the Year. Josh Jackson, Most Improved. Steve Kerr got Coach of the Year. And these are your all NBA teams. Sadly, nobody from our team got one. I mean, Jackson Baldwin got on the first team all rookie. But of course he would. He was the number 3 pick. So that was good. And we end up with a 5th spot. We ended up 47-35. So improved our record by 16 games. We actually did better on the road than we did at home. Here are the stats. Kemba Walker averaged 21. DeMarcus Cousins 18. Devin Booker about 17. And Jackson Baldwin averaged 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. And we're going to get into some gameplay right here. Game 6 with the Houston Rockets. And I got to say, man, this is definitely a fun It was definitely a fun year, so definitely give this one a like. I'm gonna be bringing one more year unless you guys want me to keep going, and I have to bring the next year because this next off season is absolutely crazy. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel and that you catch the next off season, the 2019 the 2020 season. It is a big one, man. And it was crazy. So we picked up here at the start of the third quarter when we were down by 12 in game 6. Again, we needed to make a comeback here, and this was a fun game. One thing I really wanted to see was, what was it like playing with Jackson Baldwin, our number 3 overall pick? All right, and there he is getting a dunk right on cue. I mean, he's a fun guy to play with. 6'10", moves like he's 6'3", long, can pass, can shoot, can dribble. I mean, he legit is LeBron James, the next LeBron James. I checked. Only him and LeBron are the only 2 people on the game that have over 30 badges. So, I mean, it's crazy. Devin Booker and DeMarcus Cousins working the pick and roll right there. I mean, we got weapons from everywhere. DeMarcus Cousins on the inside. Kemba Walker as our point guard, can penetrate, can get anywhere on the court. Devin Booker from the outside, and we got a host of different people to play the power forward position, as well as we also have Jonathan Isaac. Now, Jonathan Isaac did end up going down with an injury, and there you see Jackson Baldwin getting fouled on his way to the basket. And there you go, see his stats: 16 points, 54%, and 6 rebounds. So we are very excited. I know I'm probably going to continue to play his career on out. If you guys want me to upload it again, make sure you leave a like to the video and subscribe to the channel. Jackson Baldwin, my goodness. So if you guys want to see how his career plays out, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will upload it probably this kind of fashion, where I don't go through everything. I just show you guys the major trades that were made during the season. And there's Zizic, that guy that we got from Cleveland. He was the other guy involved in the Kyrie Irving trade. When we traded for him, he was on a 2-way contract, so he was actually playing in the G League when we got him, but he was rated at 84 overall, so we brought him up, and he basically started to start as soon as Jonathan Isaac went down. But there you see Devin Booker knocking down a 3. Now, surprisingly in this game, Devin Booker was playing some great defense. As you see Kemba Walker and Chris Paul getting in a scuffle, Devin Booker was playing some great defense on James Harden. And Kemba Walker, as you see, 24 points, 4 rebounds through 3. I mean, he is a beast out there. And so, I mean, we got him from all sides. I mean, there you see DeMarcus Cousins working, dunking on everybody. And there was nothing they could do to stop DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, we got weapons from every side. And so the team really came together. This was our first season with this roster. And, here we are, game 6 here in the first round, trying to fight for our playoff lives. I mean, it's the first time that we've gotten to the playoffs. There you see Jonathan Isaac. He actually was able to come back for the playoffs, and he gets a nice little dunk there. So at one point, I had DeMarcus Cousins. Jonathan Isaac was playing the 3. I had Jackson Baldwin playing the 4. And then my backcourt was Kemba Walker and Devin Booker. I mean, it's just an amazing lineup right there, because 3 through 5 there, Isaac, Jackson, and DeMarcus Cousins are all 6'10" or higher. And then you got the quick point guard up there, Kemba Walker. He's unstoppable. And then Devin Booker. So if you help off anybody, we got Devin Booker out there who's going to knock down a 3. Kemba Walker can knock down a 3. So as you see, he's getting anywhere he wants to, get into the basket with ease. And so Kemba Walker was really our focal point of this team, of this season. But there were really no weak links on the team. We went through a stretch where we lost a few games, but that was because of injuries, and I made some mistakes on the lineup. I accidentally had Kemba Walker at point guard for a little bit there, just not paying attention. But as you can see, here we are officially making the comeback official. That's DeMarcus Cousins. He's just a monster inside, and there's nothing anybody can do to stop him. And so, I mean, this was a very fun game. It was fun playing with Jackson Baldwin, fun playing with every single one of these guys. But let me know down in the comment section if you guys want to see this series continue. Like I said, I'm going to bring you one more season for sure of this MyGM walkthrough, because my goodness, the next season is nuts. There's no more cutscenes, but just what happens, the different signings and trades that I'm able to pull off. I mean, guess. I want you guys in the comment section right now, guess what you think happens in the next season. There's no way you're going to be able to guess, but guess what you guys think will happen in the next offseason down in the comment section. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? But there you saw Jackson Baldwin there hitting the three, and now you're going to see him go to the basket, dunking on James Harden. Like I said, he can do everything. He can fly, he can shoot, he can pass. He's got the total package. DeMarcus Cousins, as you see, he's got the double-double already. 18, 14, and 5 assists. And so we got a big man who can dominate the middle, and he passes the ball. I mean, if we can just keep this team solid, keep the chemistry good, and chemistry was pretty decent. I only had chemistry issue from bench players because I had a very, very deep bench. I mean, you could go down to about, I think it's 7 or 8 people rated 80 or higher. So obviously when you have about 7 to 8 legit starters on the team, you're going to have some chemistry issues. But there you see Kemba Walker getting player of the game, 33, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. So a great game as we were fighting for our playoff lives there. But yeah, we had a little bit of chemistry issues. I'm going to take care of most of that in the offseason. That's why I'm going to bring you another season. So again, make sure, guess what you think happens in the offseason. And as well, let me know if you want to see more than one more season of this, as Kemba Walker continues to try to ice the game here. And look at that, Devin Booker was just playing great defense on James Harden, and Jackson Baldwin getting the fast break done. I mean, he scores so easily, guys. It's ridiculous how easily you can score with Jackson Baldwin on this game. And I mean, it was just a fun series, a fun matchup. It wasn't easy, I will say that. Like, we only got the lead there, as you guys saw, midway or early there in the fourth, and it was going back and forth there for a little bit. But man, this was an incredible series. Again, thank you guys so much. I will be uploading some MyCareer gameplay. I had a subscriber request for some MyCareer, so I'm going to be uploading that. So you guys let me know what you... Ooh, what a dunk by Zizic. This is the other guy who was involved in the Kyrie Irving trade. And if he's anything like his 2K player, they might want to get him some playing time there. But again, let me know what you guys want to see from my career, from this series. Thank you guys so much. You've been so supportive. You guys, like I said, or I'll talk about it in another video, but just in the past week, you guys have been watching the video, subscribing, and I think the subscribers have doubled in the past week, which I'm only at 50 subscribers, but that means a lot for a small YouTuber like me. But as you can see, I mean, they started raining down confetti. I mean, all we did was tie the series at 3 games apiece, but they started raining down confetti like we had won the championship. But it was probably for good reasons, because we would actually end up losing in Houston the very next game. As you can see, some post-game interviews. But I really like the animation. They really improved it a lot. You know, you see the confetti, you see the fans going crazy in the back. I love how the Houston Rocket fans are bitter and not happy. But I really like what 2K did with this. And as you can see, we had a goal and to get to game 7. And again, all my disgruntled people are guys who are on the bench. Larry Nance, Nurkic, all these guys who believe they should be starting. And honestly, if they were in other franchises, they would be starting. But here in Denver, where we are so deep, they probably won't have much playing time. But as I said, we do get eliminated in the very next game to the Houston Rockets. I do manage to go up another level with my GM. And so I know I haven't been showing you guys a lot of the trades and things that have happened and how I even got Kemba Walker and Devin Booker and things like that because of, we've been mostly looking at the cutscenes. But there you see it. It was a close game there. James Harden went for 41 points, and if James Harden goes for 41 points, it's going to be hard to win. Kemba Walker had 26, Jackson Baldwin 25 and 5 and 3 steals. So you can see even in a loss, these guys play really good. Devin Booker kind of didn't show up. Jonathan Isaac didn't have a great game. And so we're going to go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs. And it's going to end up being OKC and Philadelphia in the finals. And OKC is going to win. So Westbrook wins MVP and finals MVP. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.